Another night of Metroid Plan's Enigma tournament, because I am. At least I hope I am. Oh no, what if I'm not ready? I don't know what to do. Oh geez. Well, for those of you that don't know, I'm on commentary. My name's Crows. You might say I'm Tautastic over here. Yeah. And then also on comms today, I have a necromically challenge friend of mine, Vineheart. How you doing?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
Doing good. We're here for the match between GrandpaSzabo and PDXRex. And they're going to get started in a moment here. We're going to be starting in one of three areas. What are our three areas?
Well, we can start in either Norfair, Criteria, or Brinstar.
Yep. And I'm hoping for a Norfair start. Because everyone likes it hot. Oh, no.
Oh, we have a Brinstar.
We do have a Bryn start. Hey, now, you're a Bryn start. Get your game on. Go play.
And we can see from the lightning bolt that we do have a core, and no one remembered to look.
Yep. Always check your cores, folks. Because in our tournament settings, you could start with a random item, either it be a core or a passive, which is the capacitor or the core dynamo. And both of our runners went right over here, and PDX and Grandpa finding that map scanner. Oh. Well, that's some info. Well, now.
The blind map scanner lives.
Yeah, it is.
That's the first time I've seen a complete random map scanner reveal something kind of important.
What's interesting is Rex looked like he scanned the bottom side of that elevator while Grandpa scanned the top side of that elevator. And it is the magnet core today, folks.
A very polarizing start.
Yep. It has quite the pull on us.
And we have a lot of doors to check here. Oh. We need a wave beam.
Yeah, we do. And we're gonna need missiles for this room for Grandpa's side. So lots of possibilities. And it's
Speaking of wave beam. Wow.
Gun.
We finally get to see where it looks like it might take a while to get missiles. Nope. Because, of course, you don't actually get missiles in this game until you find the launcher itself. The actual upgrades are unknown.
That is true.
As seen there on Grandpa.
Yep, and Rex is picking up that missile pack.
He's going to have a rocketing good time.
Mm-hmm. Shoot just got real. All right, we see a little flag play on Grandpa's side there. So both of them are scouring this big room in Brinstar.
Yeah, that flag is one of those references I see every once in a while that I don't understand.
Isn't it from, like, Snailiad or something?
That could be, because, I mean, it's often paired with little snail things. I thought it was just someone's call card.
Yeah. Apparently it is, according to both Paragon and Skyhawk.
I'm not a real gamer. I don't know every game.
I just pretend to play games, don't worry. It works for so long. You know, Grandpa picking up that missile launcher. And yeah, this big room is going to take a bit to explore, but thankfully we got those first major items on both of our runners' side. From here, we could go anywhere.
You could even go over there.
Whoa, we don't go over there. That's the shadow place. Like Metroids like us don't go there.
Oh, bad side of the rails.
Yeah. You know, Rex finds just a missile tank here. So in our areas, they can have quite a few major items. Normally they'll have like 1 to 2, but once in a while you'll find an area that has like 4 or 5 items. And that's always fun to see.
Yep, and sometimes you can go into an area and there's not a single one. Obviously that's not the case here.
I'm sitting here jamming out to this awesome track by Loader.
Yeah, I'd say like, literally every single track in this game sounds great.
Right? This game has a ton of bops in it. And the best part is they're random. Which one shows up in different areas. So you have to play a bunch of seeds and see which games show up. Meanwhile, we're seeing a combat room on Rex's side.
Yep, and he's got to wait the longest possible for those things to walk around.
Crawling in my room, these gamers, they will not heal. Alright, so what our runners are trying to do in this seed is find items enough to get them to the big bosses. And they will have to complete 3 bosses. Kraid, Ridley, and Spore Spawn, which is found here in this Brinstar area. That's right, Norfair. Wow. Spore Spawn. I can talk sometimes, I swear. Speaking of Spore Spawn.
He shall appear.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it's the first time in quite a while where we started in Brinstar and actually could take out Spore Spawn before leaving.
Yeah.
We're usually stuck having to come back.
Meanwhile, Spospo over here is waving his vines in the air sometimes, singing Heyo.
But does he care?
I don't think so. But Spospo hopefully will be taken out pretty shortly here on Rex's side. If you notice, this Spospo is a different color than normal. That's right, because now in the Recent Planets edition, you could change Spospo's color.
It also shows how recent this map is.
Yeah.
I think I've only seen a couple that have actually taken advantage of the color change so far.
It really paints a good picture of a boss battle. And Spospo is guarding an elevator. Back to your old trick, Spore Spawn.
Maybe a deja vu here.
Oh, wreck ship.
Okay, I'm really getting some deja vu here.
Yeah, me too.
The last time I saw that Spore Spawn, it went to that elevator, which went to this room.
Yeah, and I have having deja vu of having Phantom Core being right there in this room. In that spot.
Unfortunately, I can't see it. Oh,
Aw.
first E-Tank found.
Yeah. Well, that's going to help Grandpa a little bit.
Until you get that first E-Tank, you always feel very vulnerable.
Yeah, that's true. And for hazard runs to come into play, you need 2 E-Tanks, just like Rex got right here. Oh, wait, no, this is Rex's first E-Tank. So each of our runners have both 1 E-Tank.
They have they have different E-Tanks, too, so if they find the other one, they have 2.
So Meteor says, I know it keeps coming up about this room, but that Chozo is nothing and is a red herring. How can a Chozo be a red herring when a Chozo's a bird and not a fish? Meanwhile, Grandpa's seeing that Spospo room. Going to be clearing out the plant very quickly here and finding a way into Rex ship as well.
Got
So
a
the other
spring ball
thing with-
lock here.
Yep. The other thing here with our settings is that Rex ship could have another elevator to it because we are on chaotic layout, which means elevators can lead to anywhere and elevators can appear anywhere. You could have to run through Torian to get to Ridley. And hey, look, we got another elevator right here in Rex Ship.
Hey, it's M9.
Yep. And
It's not in
M9...
Brinstar, what the heck?
Yeah, right? It's in Norfair. And as we all know, M9 can have a major right here along with a map scan.
Unfortunately, Rex doesn't have morph, so he can't get it.
Yep.
He might be able to reach it with Wave to tell if it is a major, but I'm not sure if it's quite long enough.
I don't... Maybe it's long enough? If you shoot downward?
I want to say he could. I would have tried because I'm not 100% sure he can't.
Yeah, yeah. And yeah, could have equals taken a peek. That's right, yeah.
Of course, then again, the last time I thought I had enough reach, I went halfway across the world for nothing.
Grandpa is picking up that second E-tank right here. Always good for health reasons to energy up.
Charging up.
And our runners are going to be high-fiving each other.
It'd be kind of funny if there was a way to implement a sound effect or something if the runners do pass each other, so that they know they passed each other.
Well, I mean, there is a mode for Metroid Planet's Enigma that allows players to play together called Connect. So those of you playing the game and want to do co-op or even a versus race, that's right, there's a versus mode for Connect.
Yeah,
and that
I
is
love the versus mode.
Yes, you do.
I'm sure Amada loves it too.
Definitely check it out. And we got this room on Rex's side with that energy tank. So both our runners now have 2 energy tanks each. As I like to say, the health is wealth.
No, of course. Versus mode is definitely just for fun.
Oh, Rex didn't check the elevator here.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Oh, yeah. That's right. This has a major possibly in it. And sure enough, Grandpa finds the morph ball.
I was hoping he knew that was a bomb check. And that's why he didn't check it.
Yeah, but no, just a missile check. And with that, that allows going into Norfair to pick up this other possible major.
Yeah, and unfortunately, PDXRex is gonna walk around for quite a while before he gets back to that.
Yeah. You'll always see Rex find another E-tank here. And Grandpa opting not to take the elevator quite yet.
Yep, I don't think PDX noticed that was a combat room.
No.
So, as of course, in the Metroid Planets, combat rooms are annotated by the minimap flashing red.
Yep.
Because sometimes, like in that room, the door is not locked.
Yep. But it may unlock other blocks.
That was probably one of the biggest things I had to get used to.
Mm-hmm.
I got burned on that many times.
Yeah, even though the newest version does have flashing there for the map, it's really hard to, sometimes remember to glance at it and be like, oh, that's a flashing map. That means it's a combat room.
Yeah, it's definitely gotten a lot more noticeable.
Yeah. And I believe improvements are being made all the time on planets, so... And Rex is finding out bombs are needed here.
Looks like Grandpa's kind of shooting all the walls confused.
Yeah. Surprised Grandpa is not taking that elevator yet. Man, that Chozo being a red fish, that's kind of evil. Both of our runners in the same room.
High fives all around. Yeah, this is a bomb area to get out here. You can see that. You can see a glowing path between those two pillars.
Yep. And Grandpa is picking up the Phantom Core.
A spooky choice.
Yep. Going ghost.
PDXRex is going back a lot earlier than I expected him to.
That's good.
Hopefully he notices that that elevator is sneaky.
Yes. Now Grandpa could just respawn. Okay, Grandpa is jumping over this elevator just to make sure the spawn point doesn't reset, because here in Metroid Planets, when you touch an elevator nowadays, it sets your spawn point to it.
I think he already touched it, though.
Did he?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did. It's a low ceiling, so it's kind of hard to jump over it.
That's fair. Okay, he did. Okay, Meteor says yeah.
Now,
That's
granted,
rough.
that is a brand new change, so none of these maps are made with that in mind.
Yeah, before it used to be, hey, if you see the elevator, it sets your respawn point.
Because we are currently using 133i, and in that build specifically, that got added.
Yep. Oh, and Rex looks like going into that elevator room.
Come on, notice the right side. Notice the right side. It's cracked.
Yes!
Yeah, there you go.
So, Rex is going to pick up the morph ball. Shoot up. Shoot up. There you go.
Yeah, shoot all the walls. All the walls.
All the walls. And he'll be hot on Rex, or on Grandpa's trail here, because Grandpa has just entered the M9 room. We're going to take a look finally what this possible major is.
Yep, so PDX is only slightly behind now because Grandpa ran around in circles instead of continuing the Norfair for a bit.
Oh, and it's Long Beam.
Beam lengthener!
The beam of Longagus.
I guess you could say that is the best beam.
that is a long way to describe a best beam. Grandpa's taking another map scan here. Oh, and we got a boss? Was that Spospo?
Ooh, lucky scan.
Or no, that I don't.
We already got Spospo down.
Okay, yeah, that's right. So that's probably well, we didn't see what area that was yet, and Rex is.
Yeah, we haven't found another area yet, so who knows? Until they look at the map, we don't know what that was.
You know, Rex is gonna get the scan here.
Oops, he
Having
accidentally
a little
canceled.
bit of problem with the scanner.
Oh,
Pop back out. There you go. Touch it again. Oh, and Rex is scanning the same place. Oh, sees another elevator there.
nope, he moused over that earlier and saw that it was Torian, so he knows Torian's over there.
Oh.
That may or may not be the elevator to it, since he doesn't see a connection to the point that he looked at.
True.
Highly likely it is the Torian elevator, though.
Yep. Both of our runners are now heading through, scout out what Norfair has to offer them. Making the same routing choice.
Yep, and Norfair is heated, as usual.
Heated Norfair? No way!
Ah, that never happens. Norfair is totally fair.
Yeah. Why do you think fair's right there in the name? Unless there's an actual, like, carnival there. I mean, sometimes these seeds can be a circus, folks.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Oh, Grandpa knows about that, because the mini-map is hiding the other button.
Yep. That could be a little bit... Okay, there
Okay,
it
you found it. Good. That is one downside to the aspect ratio that they play on for this tournament.
Yes. 'Cause you
Every
can move
once
that
in a
over.
while, that mini-map will hide something.
Yep. Even though it's handy, it's not as map-tacular as you think sometimes. But with that, we see another heated area on Grandpa's side. And taking the death before it can get that core, which
He
is
wanted the Chrono Core, but like the game said no.
yeah. Time was not on his side. Fortunately, Rex
It's
not gonna
fitting
be able
that
to get up
Chronocore
here.
he died too, like that.
Yep, yep.
Not sure what PDX is thinking.
Yeah. Especially be back in Rex ship here. I'd be
He's still
busy.
got several areas in Norfair he hasn't gone to yet.
Yeah.
And
Because I don't think Morph Ball really does much for him over here right now.
wait a minute, I'm getting extreme deja vu with this wreck ship.
Oh?
I seem to remember there being a scene where we had that elevator room bomb box on one side and the spring ball check on the other. And almost the entirety of wreck ship was blocked off by those two checks.
It can happen. Oh, speaking about Rex ship finds, we find a space jump here. I almost called it a space jam.
Come on and slam.
Welcome to the jam. Alright, and Grandpa's gonna take this Morph Ball tunnel to pick up some missiles. Meanwhile, Rex is going back to pick up the Phantom Core. Okay. Yeah, you can't do anything over there until you have bombs, so Rex not gonna be able to progress there. Probably gonna head straight back to Norfair, yep.
Yeah, he's got several areas in Norfair he hasn't gone to yet, so I don't know why he's spending so much time in wreck ship.
Sure. Especially after that Morph Ball. Grandpa has a little bit of a lead, but it's pretty much anyone's game at this point.
Oh yeah, his lead is only minor right now.
Yep. Won't be long before Rex finds this space jump.
Grandpa's trying to get that E-tank, but he's going to fall down to a hole.
Yep.
And there he goes.
It's a whole thing, I know. Yep, and Rex is going in the right location, so I'm going to catch up pretty quickly here.
Grandpa's not careful, he's going to take another death.
Yeah. Would hate to see that. Oh, and it's heated. Oh, this is not going to be good for Grandpa. Not getting those energy in time. Meanwhile, Rex is picking up the space jump. Kaz says he's wasting a whole lot of time here. I don't get it. Right, Grandpa's back. Oh, decide not to take the map scan even though it has a full map scan charged.
Probably isn't used to looking at those little icons on the map.
True, true.
It did take me a while to get used to remembering to look at those.
It's useful. Oh, there's Aegis Core. You know
The
what? I
best
do love it
defense.
when people pick up Aegis Core. You wanna know what I don't love? When people jump over Aegis Core every single time. Rah! Sorry, guys. It was a match the other day.
I won't go out of my way for it, but I'll grab it if it happens to be there, because I've had several games where it kind of saved my butt.
Yeah, if it's right there, then why not? Like, come on. That's just rude when you just continually jump over it.
Because especially Mother Brain, there's quite a few rooms that were designed before the update and are kind of mean in the update.
Yeah.
But Aegis Core kind of trivializes them.
And Kaz says Crow's frustration was building up for ages. Yup.
PDXRex is leaving Norfair again.
Oh. Meanwhile, Grandpa taking another death here. Well, we may be here for a bit.
I'm not sure if there's anything back in Brinstar he could have checked with that space jump he might be thinking about.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing in Wreck Ship. We know that.
Yeah, no.
Our
can't
ship
think
is
of
very
anything.
small and blocked by 2 items.
Yep. But yeah, Brinstar, I can't remember any room that required space jump to get through. Or any sort of jump. Meteor says the ice climb part of that one giant hub room, I suppose. Oh! Yeah, that's right, with the rippers.
Good call. Yeah, and PDX looks like he's moving with purpose, so he's probably thinking about that.
Yeah. Which, I don't hate it. And we do know that Norfair does not have a boss in it, so... And that
Correct,
is
so...
Yeah, we got 2 majors out of Norfair as well. But I would say at this point, I'd be worried if there's another elevator somewhere here in Norfair.
Yeah, it's always a tough call this early on if you want to bail after getting 2 items in a non-boss area.
Yeah.
Because you don't know where all the elevators are.
And how long do you want to dig out an area without anything happening?
In this particular case, since the trip to get back here is not that bad, I probably would leave and just scan it.
Also, Grandpa is finding a lot of hazard areas here. They may be required to get through, but there's a chance that we need a Varia suit. Grandpa is going to try to get through.
Oh, right, I forgot about this room having a space check in it.
Oh, and there's another elevator for Rex going to Criteria. Well, now, another non-boss
The other
area.
non-boss area.
Yup.
Oh, wait a
Gotta find
minute.
a Mets
We also
man.
found another wreck ship. Oh my god, it really is a deja vu. I remember making that joke last time.
Yeah. Maybe there's a glitch in the Matrix. And Rex is opting to just go around that entire ship. Because you don't have Ice Beam, so you can't unlock the Metroid area here.
Yeah, there is an item in there, and it can be a major, if I remember correctly, but it's also blocked by Metroids, so...
Yep. Which logically needs ice, bombs, and missiles.
I believe there's a miner on the left here, though.
Yep. And honestly, right now, that E-Tank is going to be very useful for Rex.
It looks like Grandpa's
is-
running out of ideas at Norfair.
Yeah. This, honestly, could give Rex a little bit of an advantage here.
Yeah, assuming there wasn't any evil secrets in Norfair that they needed to find.
Yeah.
Yeah, leaving was the call.
Sometimes the logic for this generator can get pretty interesting.
Sometimes it can give you jet seas where you just go from point A to point B, get everything you need in the pathway there. And sometimes you get yo-yo seas where you go from one side of the world to the other side, back to the other side, back to the other side.
Meanwhile, it looks like Rex does know about the Metroids down below and is not going to go... Oh, never mind. Rex is heading back.
No, I think he's fully exploring this. He might not recognize this room.
Fair, fair.
Because both of these runners are fairly new.
That's true.
And surprise, Metroids! Ah!
Run!
Run away!
Man, that area sucks. Get it? Because the Metroids, they do things. All right, and to the left of the start of Criteria could be something. SM the tube.
Tubular.
Oh, hey, more missiles. Does Rex know about the way to get in there?
If he does, he's not bothering.
Yep.
Which,
I mean,
with
it is
that in a heated
missiles.
room with only 3 A-tanks, I wouldn't bother either.
Yeah, that's true too. And Rex is finding out that just loops around.
Yep, so that was a whole lot of nothing.
So
least
I
right
guess
now.
time to explore the little right over here. And so far, we have not seen any answers on Grandpa's side either, but Grandpa's back in, wreck ship?
Britstar.
Oh, Brinstar, okay.
Yeah, he's back in Brinstar, but he hasn't gone straight to the elevator in the top right of the hub area.
Fair.
He might
This
not
is-
have scanned that one, so he probably just doesn't know it's there and just casually looking around.
And Rex may have found something here.
Yeah, there's something down here.
Yep. Oh!
Nice.
Nice beam. You're as cold as ice.
And now he can go deal with his Metroids, and I think he just realized that.
That's true. Granted, because no bombs, I don't really think that's in logic yet.
Technically, no. They can still do it.
Yeah, I can still do it. But this
Nope, gotta go hit the button first.
Yep. Elevator go up, elevator go down.
Elevator go down the hall. You're old if you get that reference.
And I love you if you get that reference. The audience is now deaf. All right, so finally these Metroids are going down. Just a couple missiles in them and should be taken care of. And then we'll get to see, because it's just a minor here, right?
I think this can be a major, but I've pretty sure it's been a minor a lot of the times.
Yeah.
That's just a
I don't
minor.
think. Yeah, I don't think I've seen it be a major myself. Someone could correct me on this.
I'm pretty sure I've seen a major down there, but I could just be thinking something else that's similar.
It's possible. There are a lot of rooms here that could show up, because this map pack is made up of around 13,000 rooms. So, yeah.
Yeah, and there's a lot of rooms that are based on other rooms too, so there's a lot of quote-unquote duplicates. Slight differences or aesthetic changes.
Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, Grandpa is heading up into Criteria here. Not that
Up,
far
and
away
the
from
third
Rex.
map scanner is found.
Yep. Let's see what Rex will scan. Okay. Rex sees a couple things. Yep. And Rex remembered that there is, in fact, an item underneath this room, so... Grandpa's going to do the same song and dance as Rex did, it seems. Grandpa's going to get that other E-Tank, which I'm sure he's going to be happy to see after all those heated areas.
Yeah, definitely.
Just like the one Rex is now in. Because if there's no answer here, then that means potential Varia is needed somewhere else. Oh, nope. Rex made it through. Oh, careful, Rex.
No! Rex down, Rex down.
Well, Grandpa is heading down and it's going to go visit these Metroids. Going to find out, nope. I do love people seeing that room for the first time because everyone does the same thing. It's the door, goes in, sees the Metroids, nope.
Yep, not many people remember this room right off the bat. Then they go down there and go, oh, right, this place.
This place. This cursed asylum. At least it's a slow Troids, Paragon says. Yes, it is.
Yeah, that is one enemy tier set that you tend to not notice. I actually didn't even notice for a long time.
Yeah,
But there are two tiers of Metroids.
that's right. One is slower than the other. And the slower ones are
they're just
represented...
a speed difference, though.
Yep. Slow ones are represented by a slight color change. They're red. Oh, and Rex is once again taking this route up here, getting caught up on those little guys. Oof, and hopefully does not take another death in this non-heated room over here. Because there's a lot of enemies. And there's an item up to the right here.
Yep, there's 2 items in here.
Yep.
One right here, which is just missiles.
Okay. Ooh, careful. Careful, Rex. Getting bodied by Ball.
Oh, and just more missiles.
Yep. Still, missiles are good for having, at least at this point.
Rex is up to 80 now, so he's getting close to that point where you might want to start skipping him.
Ooh, speaking of Rex.
Timely,
yeah.
Good time to find that.
Interesting find. A missile door and an elevator. Rex is opting to go back with that heal so he can explore the other side of that heated room. You might say that the heat is on.
But is it on like Donkey Kong?
No, this is Metroid. Completely different franchise.
And there's our Nikes.
Just wing it. Also, what your dad says when you leave the door open in the wintertime. Well, that is now our second major here in Criteria. So far, the Nikes don't open up too much for us. And Grandpa's going to be picking up this ice beam here in a split second.
And Rex didn't even check what that elevator was, did he?
No, but we got another elevator here too. So Rex has some options.
Well, I guess process and elimination, both of them have to be boss areas.
Yeah.
Because we know where Torian is.
Yes, we do. Oh, and Ridley needs bombs. Ridley wants you to make
Deja
an
vu is
explosive
getting
entrance.
stronger.
Deja who? Paragon says, Grandpa, go down to hole.
This seat is eerily similar to another one.
It's crazy because there's so many different variations that could happen, yet sometimes you get something that's just so similar. It's like, oh, what has happening here?
We do know there is currently a flaw in the generator, so it could just be that.
That's true, too. And Rex is coming down to check this other elevator. Well, first, the missile door. Oh, yeah. Have we thanked Paragon for tracking for us tonight?
I don't think we did. Thanks,
I
Paragon.
don't think we did. Thank you for tracking for us.
Doing the real work.
Yes. Listening to us. Tracking comes easy to Paragon, don't worry. It's the hard part is having to listen to us, so. Kaz says, I know, I can't believe M. Night had a major in it again. Oh, no.
Oh, and Rex dies to a heat stroke.
Yep. And Rex is going to go down and check out Kraid here. Gotta love best beam elevators. Oh, wait, no, you don't.
Land of Heroes asking, which flaw are you talking about? There is currently a known bug in the generator where it tends to prefer certain rooms. That's why the mall has been in every single escape.
Yep. Certain rooms when the generator basically pulls a bunch of possible rooms that it could throw into places, it ranks them. And apparently, currently, it doesn't randomize the choice it chooses from after ranking the rooms. So if it's a certain situation, that first room with the number will be the one it chooses all the time. But thankfully, that's getting fixed.
Yep. Unfortunately, it's not actually impeding the tournament or anything. It's just causing less variation.
Kaz says, did we last location the code? Wow.
Potentially.
Yep. And Meteor says, so what I'm hearing is that I'm number 1. Got it. Oh! Rex has a spring ball.
Time to hop into action.
Yep. And yes, Land of Heroes, it's the thing that makes rooms like Ruins of the Lab and Frostbite Mines spawn so often. Although, in this case, it's more Frostbite Mines because this wasn't a problem back during Ruins of the Lab days. The generator tends to still have favorites overall of rooms it chooses. But like the fact that we're seeing the Maw elevator in the same place every single time, that, yeah. Same with Brinstar and the M9 room. They're like certain situations, it will more often than not choose that.
I mean, earlier we had the Maw on both ends of Torian.
I love me some good Maw elevator sandwich. And Grandpa is finding out about these heated areas and also going to find out about these elevators here very shortly. Well, Rex is opting for that respawn. Kaz says, just like Ma and Grandpa used to make.
Ba-dum-tsh.
And Grandpa gets the high jump boots. Meanwhile, Rex picking up Phase Encore. You know what? I need a Phase Encore in real life to help me take care of things faster.
Are you okay?
No.
You need to talk about it.
Possibly. Crane's ruining my life, man. But anyway, we did see that sensor core up there on Rex's side. But can't get to it without the bombs or spring ball. Oh, wait, no, you have spring ball. So I guess you need bombs to get in that grate. Meanwhile, Rex is entering Kraid's lair. Guys, it's Om Nom time! Get your Om Noms in the chat. Oh. And Rex
And
is
a
taking
spiky death.
Yeah. Kraid's just really trying to prove his point tonight. And yeah, deja vu from the bombs location too. Huh. There's a lot of deja vu tonight. Oh, and Grandpa's once again going through some hot areas. Find this elevator that Grandpa scanned earlier. Right back into round 2 for Kraid.
Round 2. Fight!
Om nom. This is starting to feel like a lot like last time. Just like last time, Rex takes another death. Do you think Kraid gets paid for every Samus he kills?
Yeah, he probably gets paid and whatever makes him so big.
I can see that.
You know, it's like one of those It's one of those scenes where you see the feeders trying to feed the alligators, just throw a piece of meat out there and they just go crazy.
Yeah. Kaz says the revelation that Kraid and Ridley are also bounty hunters. I mean, yeah. Rex is opting to decide to look for some more items that might help. Yeah, an E-tank or so would be very beneficial. Hey, guess what, Vine? Guess what?
Chicken butt?
Scree! I swear I'm okay, people. Listen, it was a giant scree. How could I not? So what I'm saying, Vine, is that they should just let me voice every single creature in this game.
Do you want people who's not watching the stream to hear you?
Listen, I'm not saying that everyone should suffer. I'm just saying everyone deserves a chance to have fun.
Rex is having a very spiky time in here.
Yep. If it didn't get the point from Kraid enough, gain it from this room as well. Meanwhile, Grandpa also giving a high five in the same room. Sally says, imagine fighting Kraid while also listening to Crow's puns. Excuse me, I'm gonna phone up the dev right now. Wait,
That'd
why
be
is my call
incredible.
blocked? Apparently, my call is blocked.
He's probably like,
Yes.
you have too many suggestions. Leave me alone.
I mean, how many times do I have to say water before I'm all washed up? Meteor says, for reference, the wiggly spikes are to Clue in the spike room.
I actually didn't even think there was a secret in that room.
Apparently so. And Grandpa is picking up that spring ball here. Grandpa's now going to be able to jump. Like Daddy Mac will make you. Jump.
Jump up and get down.
But why would you jump up just to get down? What if I'm already down? Well, why do I need to jump up to get down? It makes no sense.
Yeah, it makes about as much sense as the military when they say stand down.
I mean, true. But meanwhile, it looks like Samus is not standing down over here as Grandpa's on way to Kraid very soon here. Rex back in Crateria. Are looking for additional supplies or whatnot. So we did see Spring Ball, keep in mind, and that does open up a thing that Rex saw earlier and tried gate into.
Yeah, I think we saw a couple of spring checks.
Yeah. So it is possible that Rex could go there and then come back. Kaz says, how many times do you have to say it before the tides turn on you? I know, some people are like, Crows, what are you doing? I'm like, I don't even know.
I think it's high tide this one ends.
Sure. Meanwhile, Rex scouting the map right now. Fortunately, still no bombs. Can't get into Ridley quite yet. Meteor did clarify that it's usually just a minor item in there, in the spiky room.
Ah, that'd be why I never noticed it, because I never needed it.
Yeah.
Definitely good to know, though, because there could be a time where I need that.
That's true. Info is good, and the fact that there's so many rooms, room knowledge does come in handy sometimes. So currently our runners are looking for ways. Now, Grandpa's going to have an easier time here dealing with Kraid just due to how many E-tanks Grandpa has. Oh, and there's the baby thing ever. That is a thing.
That's indeed a thing.
I don't think Rex went this way.
No, I'm pretty sure we did not see that.
Yeah.
Boss got a best corridor.
I guess. It's mediocre in my opinion. See, it leads to nothing. So how could it be best corridor? Now,
This is why I say best beam is Spazer.
Exactly. And if Spazer wasn't there, maybe it might have a shot at being best, but we're still looking for Spazer. And Meteor says, now I'm paranoid it's old enough not to have a major minor tag. Oof.
Possible.
Very true.
That, of course, predates me, but at one point you could not designate that.
Yep. Grandpa is seeing that Phazon core over here. Gonna grab? Yep. It's not just a Phazon, Mom.
It's a very toxic relationship.
I know, it's pretty draining, but it gives me the power I need. See, this is
So does
why I
the
need
tube.
Phazon in real life.
Ah, Grandpa figured it out.
Yep. Bombs not needed to get the sensor core. Oh,
Oh, he forgot the
almost
spring.
figured out. Yep. No! You get it, Grandpa. Third time's the charm.
Yep, so the shtick with spring ball and combo blocks, if you just hold the jump button, you just immediately bounce off of them.
And Grandpa is trying to figure out that lesson right now. And opting to say nah. Why you need a core like that anyway? I don't need to see the secrets in the seed. I don't need to see where anything is.
Yeah, it definitely would have been useful for these runners. And oh, hello.
Yep,
He found his Kraid.
yep. But it is heated, so I'm gonna be going in with not that much health. Get your om-noms once again!
Nom nom noms all around.
It feels like that's the greeting of this Kraid room.
Remember that old app, Cut the Rope?
Yes!
Little green monster is actually called Om Nom.
Uh-oh, Grandpa is down to 1 health.
No!
I'm taking another death. That makes 3 deaths to Kraid tonight, folks.
Yeah, the boss room's not heated, but it sure is a heated fight.
Yeah. But the room before is heated, and our runners are definitely taking some damage going through it. And even at 6 E-tanks, Grandpa having a little bit of an issue. Although now that all healed up, because Grandpa did go in there with a little bit less health than needed.
And he has 6 E-tanks, so he should be able to do this.
Rex is checking out this spring ball check. We're going to see where it leads. There is a crack in the wall there. Yep, just a missile tank. Oh, and Rex is checking out this room. Is that a core on that screen, or are you just happy to see me? And while Grandpa is finding the art scree, scree! See, I'm telling you, the dev should have me do all of the voices, and then just... yeah.
It's a good thing there isn't actually a screen that big.
I mean, a scree that big makes a nice scree saver. And Rex is still going through up here. What's after this spring ball check?
Neither runner has taken out Kraid, but they both know where he is.
Yeah.
I'm actually kind of surprised that Rex even left, as usually people are pretty stubborn about leaving bosses behind if they can get in there.
Yeah. But honestly, at 4 E-Tanks right now for Rex,
Oh yes, for him it's hard.
yeah, yeah. And not finding any more E-Tanks here in Kraid. Definitely creating a problem. Oh. It's heated. Rex is going to farm up a little bit to see what that item is. Because that is a potential major down there. Oh, Grandpa is going through these hazard rooms. Going to be taking some hits. He's going in with around the same amount of health as he did last time. We'll see if it goes the same. Oh, it's just core dynamo on Rex's side.
Ah, useless pickup.
Oh, Grandpa's down to 4 health. Takes a bath. 1 health. Oh no.
Oh, he's hiding in the corner.
Oh. Kraid's spikes are like, I can get him! I can get him! Oh!
No, got bit by the plant.
And that's death number 4 to Kraid this year.
This Kraid is going to get a lot of kills.
Yeah. Racking up the points here. Meanwhile, Grandpa's making yet another run down to the lizard. Maybe 3rd time's the charm for him. Honestly, with how much trouble Grandpa's having, Rex's play is looking a little bit better and better. Depending on what Rex can find. Kaz says, Kraid trying to farm his KD for a tactical nuke. He would. And Rex is picking up that stun core.
I mean, so far he's 4-0.
And that stun core will actually come in handy against Kraid.
Yeah, it will. It will trivialize them quite easily.
Yeah. Alright. Grandpa's in here with a little bit more help than last time. But Beam getting caught up on Kraid's spikes. Oof. No, Grandpa, not like this.
No, Grandpa.
Not like...
You don't have enough health to do that.
Oh, and Rex finds Torian over here on the other side. Oh, and finds an E-Tank. And Grandpa's back to hide in the corner. Alright, Rex is opting to dive into Torian a little bit here. You know, Grandpa definitely taking some time here in Kraid. But the problem is Kraid isn't even at half health.
We have a Metroid combat room.
Oh, Noms again. I'm not sure what's worse, getting nommed by the flower or instantly being spit out into the lava. Grandpa has... Oh, switched to missiles and died again. That is death 5 to Kraid, for those keeping track. At least the lizard is good at creating content for us.
Incredible.
Alright, Grandpa is opting to make yet another run into Kraid. Like you said, sometimes people are stubborn and just ram their Samuses into those spikes over and over again, hoping to get a kill. We've just hit the hour mark, ladies and gentlemen. Definitely urge you to give these runners a follow and give some love to our amazing tracker Paragon for all she does. Oh, and there's M9. Take another map scan. Alright. Getting some ideas about how far Ridley is in. And yeah, we do know where Bombs is. The problem is the lizard is guarding them. So if Bombs is locking off the rest of the seed, you're going to have to face them sooner than later.
Oh. And Grandpa's trying, but he keeps dying.
Yeah.
This is a fairly difficult Kraid room.
Yes, it is. Honestly, that stun core is going to help Rex a lot if Rex decides to head back to Kraid right now. Grandpa's trying, but he's slightly on fire.
He's on fire!
From downtown! Meteor says, just freeze the shots. And yes, that is the quickest way to take care of Kraid. Meanwhile, Rex is exploring a little bit more of Norfair here. Which should net him another E-Tank, if I remember correctly. And Grandpa opts to leave. Man. Kraid is really holding those bombs hostage there. You know, everyone says, like, speaks bad of Stun Core, but it might be these runners saving grace to get through Kraid in this point. I bet they'll never speak bad about Stun Core ever again. Fortunately, Rex is just going to find more missiles over here. And yeah, stun being a core is also changed with combat, because you used to be able to stun them with your shots, and now you can't. To get that behavior, you do need to turn on stun core. Grandpa's getting some scans in. Okay. Don't hate it. Oh. That was a interesting scan over there. Oh, and Grandpa's going to get caught up in the tangle weeds that eat your health. Oh yeah, Grandpa didn't get this item down here. Well, it's just more missiles, but I mean, right now anything can help against Kraid.
Yeah, other than another E-tank or two potentially, I'm not sure what else they can get without getting those bombs.
Yeah. Because again, Ridley is locked off because that needs bombs to progress.
Now, Rex does have stun, so he could easily cheese them.
Yep. But there was a couple E-tanks here that Rex did not get that should be gettable now.
And this is why the stun core is one of the cores I will never skip, because every once in a while you find a boss where I was like, ew.
Yeah. And Rex is picking up the Chrono Core. Okay. I don't hate it. And unfortunately, to get those missiles, you need bombs, and we know where those are at.
Some more missiles.
So at this point, which of these runners will take on Kraid first and beat him?
I'm hoping it's Rex, because, like I said, he's got stun core.
Yeah. We'll just see how long it takes for Rex to head back there. Again, I'm pretty sure Rex is hunting down E-tanks just to be safe. Because Rex right now knows the logic that you do need that those bombs to get into Ridley.
I don't think Grandpa even saw the Ridley elevator.
I think Grandpa did? I might be wrong. Check, correct me if I'm wrong, which I usually am. Yep, and Rex is going back to the ship. Grandpa finds another E-tank here.
Yeah, unfortunately, he needs bombs for this one.
Yep. Teases him slightly. Just a little bit. Okay,
Apparently, Grandpa did see it.
Yep, yep.
Both runners are back in Brinstar.
Mm-hmm. Right by spawn. I'm pretty sure Rex is just missing only 2 E-tanks that Grandpa got. I just don't remember where those E-tanks were.
Yeah, E-tanks are one of those items that I tend to just like, ooh, E-tank, and I forget about it.
Exactly, exactly. I know they were teased with 1 or 2 early on. I just don't remember where. But I swear I pay attention, folks. I swear. Speaking of that, time for me to take a little drink here. Both of our runners in the same room. Rex is opting to head back up to Criteria.
Yep, hopefully he's heading back towards grade.
Yep. One can only hope.
Yep, unfortunately you need bombs to go this way.
Yep. But Rex is just going to respawn and head the other direction. I mean, I guess it kind of saves you time. I'm not sure how much that respawn did, but hey, seconds are seconds. And yep, Rex looks like going back to grade here. Grandpa
Unfortunately, neither runner realized that there's a item to the left of that elevator.
Yeah.
It's not a major, but it could be an inner E-tank.
Which could be useful, especially right now. Rex is opting to get a couple map scans in, which I don't hate.
Well, he knows where Ridley is.
Yep. Which Grandpa already had that figured out. So that's going to be beneficial when he goes there.
So he has most of the knowledge he needs.
Yep. And yeah, Kaz, kind of want Rex to go back to Kraid, because with that stun core, I definitely think he'll get it this time.
Oh yeah, if he turns on stun core, he'll easily get it.
Yeah. Oh, Grandpa's opting to go up here, which will bring him to stun core.
Yep, and also tell him where Torian elevator is.
That's true, too. Info like that is good. Yep, and Rex is, in fact, heading to Kraid right now. Good. Although I didn't get any more E-tanks. Oh, Grandpa picks up that E-tank in the elevator room to Torian.
I think he already knows that's Torian. That's probably why he didn't look.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, you've seen every other area.
Yeah.
Alright, Rex is now back in Kraid. Grandpa now sees that stun core. Is he going to choose to go grab it?
Hopefully he does, because that'll really help.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Grandpa has more than the amount of E-tanks that Rex has in going through here. Oh, will Rex figure out the sensor core? Nope. Opts to just get out of here. That's fair. You know where the bombs are. You know where almost everything is at this point, so...
Yeah, the only thing he doesn't know where it is and he might need it is Spacer.
Yep. That could still prove... Oh yeah, this room that Grandpa's in. There was just the core dynamo, which will help for the cooldowns. Oh, did he turn on stun?
Nope, he did not.
No. Come on, turn on stun. Turn on stun. You could do it. Gets Kraid down to half health, though. But taking a beating.
Yeah, he's just face taking this, though. He does not have enough health to do that.
Ooh. Oh, no. No. Come on.
Oh, he actually got him.
It's 1 health left. And with that, Rex gets the bombs. Because Rex doing that with 1 health left. He immediately goes into the heated area. Dies. But it's okay. Going to respawn back the elevator. I suppose, actually, that's the faster way. Just walk into the next room instead of going into your pause menu to respawn.
Yeah, definitely.
Especially at 1 health.
And with that, Rex is in the lead.
Yes. And now can head to Ridley. Especially with the info that where Ridley is. Well, this is definitely a change of the tides. Grandpa is heading down to Torian, though. Interesting. This seed is really putting our runners through their paces.
Did Grandpa not pick up stun?
No. Grandpa did not.
Unfortunate.
I mean, yeah. Granted, as we see, Rex just face tanked Ridley with less health than Grandpa, so it's possible. Yeah, saying Grandpa was stunned on how to get it.
Yeah, because as we saw, they definitely don't need it, but it sure helps. Oh, hugs.
Yep. We'll see how bad Ridley is, too, because there's a chance.
Yeah, Grandpa's going to leave Torian because he doesn't have bombs, so that room is technically out of logic.
And finally, Rex gets past the gateway into Ridley. Right into a heated area, and we know we still do not have our Varius. No Varius suit. This may prove interesting. We'll see how much Ridley is heated.
Ridley likes to be very heated.
Yeah, he does.
There's been quite a few seeds where most of it was heated.
Oh. I'm not sure about Rex's chances over here.
He's not going to get very far, but he might find something at least.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be nice for him to find another E-Tank and just recharge.
Oh yeah, timely E-Tanks are best.
Oh, is he going to be able to get this item? Because this is a potential major here. Oh, it's a screw attack. That's going to prove...
Oh! Oh, he's going to go back for that.
Yeah. Oh, 100% you do.
Because while screw attack doesn't help your defense directly, it makes it a lot easier to get through without getting hit.
I mean, the best defense is a good offense.
Exactly. Because as you see right there, he's got bopped like 3 times trying to jump over that lava pit. I can't remember the name for it.
Well, thankfully, Rex knows where to go in this room. It could just fall straight down, saving some precious time.
Looks like he's going to explore other directions first.
Yeah. Have we seen Crystal Core show up yet?
We have not. At least not that I don't think so.
Yeah. Rex is going to turn around.
And yeah, Rex's audio has a slight delay on it. There's not much you can do about it.
Yeah. It happens. Oof. Oh. Oh. Was there something in that room? Because that room could be a major.
Major pain.
Yeah. Right now, yes. And yeah, that is another deja vu situation with a deja vu screw attack. And Skyhawk says it was an E-Tank for Rex. Oof. Both our runners staring at the map screen. This seed definitely putting them through their paces.
It's definitely one of those seeds that if you're not super well versed in the movement mechanics, that you're going to get hurt.
Yeah.
Which, that comes with practice.
Yeah, but once Rex gets the screw attack, like, it's going to be very beneficial. Alright, let's see. Can we get it this time? I believe. Just go. 88. Freeze them. Okay, go. Oh.
Screw attack.
Gets it in a nick of time.
And he might as well just restart.
Yeah, at this point. But yeah, that screw attack's going to make life so much easier. But this begs the question, where's Varia's suit? Because we've been seeing a lot of hazard areas.
Yeah, at this point, Varia's suit is either around the corner at the beginning of Ridley.
Ridley, yeah.
Just converge both bosses right there. Or it's off in some no man's land area that they haven't gone to.
Yeah.
Like on the left of that wreck ship elevator.
And look at that, Rex is already having so much easier time getting through this with space jump and screw attack. And the other beneficial thing is that when you kill something, you get energy from it, so...
Yeah, combat gets a lot easier when you have screw attack, especially in space jump too.
Yep. We're seeing it on Rex's side right now.
And you can kill those Ripper enemies.
Skyhawk says, yeah, around the corner, yes. Yes, Varia is actually just around the corner. Oh yeah, at this point, I am not even surprised that... Oh, let's see if Ridley is...
going straight to Ridley, good job.
There's a chance.
It is hot, but he has screw attack.
That's true.
Give the dragon a hug.
Yep. This is doable. This is very doable for Rex. And there, down goes the Dargan. So Rex
Dargan down. Dargan down.
Yep. Can now go to Torian.
Yep. He potentially does not need anything else, so he should just leave.
Yeah. Granted, we still
Small
have
chance
not
he might
seen-
need Spazer,
Yeah.
but not that big.
Well, I guess we'll have to wait and see if Spazer will block our path. I mean, the other thing is that how heated Torian is. Because we've seen a few hazard rooms. And
There's also that. He only has 5 E-tanks.
yeah.
Meanwhile, Grandpa's almost got E-tank percent.
Grandpa, unfortunately, has still yet to defeat Kraid. So this game definitely has changed.
Rex picking up a few more missiles on the way by.
Jestro says, I beg to differ about not being able to do anything about that sound delay. Speak about our real MVP, folks. There's Jestro there. Oh, and Crystal Core has been gotten by Rex. That's going to prove so helpful.
Yeah, I didn't even notice that the sound got fixed. Thanks,
Yep.
Jestro.
Surely you, Jestro.
He scans
And
everything except the brain.
Yep.
Oh, and down he goes. Rex go down the hole.
Samus go up, Samus go down.
Well, he almost fell down the hole again.
Jestro says, don't put that pun evil on me. Listen, you're here, unfortunately, so you get to enjoy them just like everyone else does.
I think that's what we call hazardous pay.
Yeah. Hey, listen, I'm an equal opportunity punisher. Did Rex end up equipping that crystal core?
Don't think he did.
Yeah, hopefully he does sooner than later at this point. There's quite a few heated areas.
Yeah, with that many missiles, he would not care about health anymore.
Yeah. Well, we'll see how long it takes for Grandpa to head back to Kraid. It's such a shame he didn't pick up the stun core, because that would have really helped. And Rex is taking a respawn to get health back, which is a good choice. And Land of Heroes says there's always the possibility that Take the Beams finally spawns in the escape and forces Spazer to be picked up. Or it will be the same elevator that the escape likes to spawn with. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, for sure will be.
Yeah, Kaz, meanwhile Rex picked up stun core and didn't use it.
The question
Oh,
is not
Grandpa
will
is-
the mall spawn. The question is will we left or right.
Yep. Grandpa's finding out that that Chozo statue is just holding nothing. It's just a wannabe. If you want to be my item, you gotta get with my crew.
It's a long, long trek to Tori.
Yes, it is. And meanwhile, our runners are high-fiving in this room. At an hour and 23 minutes in, the stories could not be any more different. They're so different that I don't even remember which one is which.
Yeah, Rex still has Magnet on.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't hate it, considering it could help get pickups pretty easily. Oh,
Hello.
hi, Varia. Well, I guess no need to equip that crystal core now.
Very a good find.
Yeah, Rex should be heading to Torian at this point. Meanwhile, Rex is finding out that Chozo is also just holding nothing. Unfortunately, the longer that Rex does not head to Torian, gives Grandpa a chance to catch up, but I think Rex has so much of a lead that it won't matter.
Yeah, he's got a pretty sizable lead.
Yeah.
But Torian could give him enough problems where Grandpa could catch up anyway.
That, I mean, maybe. That Varia suit is like there, and Crystal hasn't had, so...
Wrong elevator, Rex.
Not like this. Not this way. Rex is realizing, yeah, noops.
Yep, I totally haven't done that.
Yeah, I mean, it happens. Especially in a seat as long as this.
Oh, and Grandpa scanned nothing.
Oof. Granted, I think Grandpa has, like, a bunch of knowledge.
I don't think there is anything he can scan he cares about.
Yeah. Yep, Rex is remembering you need to hop to it in order to get to Torian. And Grandpa's finally heading back to trade. Right as
Down he
Rex
goes.
enters Torian.
Wait, Torian, this is Nether.
Oh, you're right.
Ah, there's Torian, and instant hooks. Gotta take out all these Metroids one at a time.
Yep. In a room like this, you just gotta say, well met, Metroid.
Oh, needs one more missile on that one.
Yep. There you go. Now with this combat room completely defeated, can continue on. Thankfully, Rex has already scanned where Mother Brain is, so shouldn't be too hard. Wait, did Rex scan? I thought Rex scanned Mother Brain. Oh, must have been Grandpa. Wow.
Yeah, I think Grandpa actually scanned her.
Yeah.
Rex did scan a lot of it, though, so there's a lot of areas he doesn't have to look. It's kind of hard to tell, but he might have scanned the elevator, or the yellow
Escape.
door.
Oh, yeah. Oh, finding a spring ball, little thing there. Nope. That's not the path.
Unfortunately, that went to a dead end.
Yup. Rex is gonna take attempt number 2. Now with the combat room defeated, could just blaze on through. And we're choosing down. We're going down, down on the merry-go-round. Sugar, we're going down swinging.
A little bit of land down under.
Dang it. I was about to say, well, I bless the rains, but that's down in Africa.
Nope, that does not work.
That does not work. Alright. Grandpa back in trade, gonna try to face tank.
Unfortunately, he froze the spikes as a shield.
That's great. Oh, just get around the spikes. Grandpa's back in his hidey hole corner. Come on, Grandpa. You're not going to take this from a lizard. Right down to half health.
Grandpa, you got this.
Yep. Oh no, Grandpa's down to 80. He falls first.
Oh, so close.
With that is Kraid's 6th kill in the seed.
Just keep at it, Grandpa. You got this.
Yep. And Rex is wondering where to go.
Yeah, I'm guessing that path that's above him he's going towards now has a secret in it.
Yeah.
Because it looks like it ends.
Yeah. Up the server room. It's so hot in here. Oh, and there's Mother
Oh, I was right.
Brainstorm.
It did actually scan the door itself.
Yep.
It's just so hard to see it on the map sometimes.
Oh, but this Mother Brain room, ouch. You're gonna have to get all the Zebatites, because you can't get through Mother Brain's shield until you destroy all these Zebatites that are around.
And of course, that's only half the problem. The other half is which ones are Zebatites.
Yeah. This seed continues not to take it easy on our runners. Fortunately, not able to use those bombs quite yet.
Nope, you can damage Mother Brain with bombs in this game, but not without killing all the Zebatites.
Yep. Don't worry, Rex. You're almost at the end here. And at least if Rex dies, all those Zebatites will continue to stay defeated. Sally says, whoever wins, the real winner tonight is Kraid. Oh, and with that, Kraid finally goes down on Grandpa's side, getting the bombs.
Get the bomb.
And one last nom for Grandpa, taking that death.
I mean, that's one way to reset.
It is. Get your noms in the chat one last time. Yep, Kraid's shift has ended. So yeah, those bombs are going to let Grandpa unlock Ridley.
Rex is really struggling to find these Zebatites.
Yep. This room is a tricky one.
They do have a visual difference, but it's kind of subtle.
Yeah. If you don't know, it's a bit hard going through it for the first time. But once you go through it once, it becomes unforgettable.
Yeah, this is one of those that stuck in your memory because you're just like, frick.
Yep. Oh, Rex has found the other one right over there. Oh, Rex is down to 1 health. Thankfully, he can use that screw attack on the Rinkas to get some life back. And Sally says, firing the long wave over all, to reveal all of the missile blocks helps. Yeah.
Yep, that's one of the reasons why they always say always be shooting.
Yep.
Because you reveal a lot of secrets that way.
Well, Grandpa is now in Ridley. Unfortunately, gonna find these heated areas. Going the same direction, gonna find that screw attack. But thankfully with those a lot more E-tanks, should be able to get through here no problem. But I'm gonna guess that after he gets this screw attack, he's gonna reset. Oh, no. Oh, he's gonna go to the other side? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you should have enough health to get over there.
Oh, it was
core.
the core capacitor
Core
on the other
capacitor,
side. Ooh.
That's good.
That is pretty good. Rex did not see it. Kaz says ABC, always be shooting. Wait, what?
Unfortunately, Rex keeps just barely not killing the Zebetite and falling down.
Yeah, and when you leave the Zebetite alone for so long, it's gonna respawn. Rex is opting for Grandpa's corner strategy.
Ah, yes, the corner screw strategy.
Yep. You know, Grandpa should trademark that. You know, really corner the market there.
I like to do that if I'm farming because I can let go of the D-pad.
Yeah, that's true too. And Grandpa's making dive. Now with that screw attack. Oh, and we find an E-tank here in the lava on Grandpa's side. We also missed that on Rex's,
He is one E-tank short of E-tank percent.
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
speaking
and
about
Rex takes a
E-tanks. Yep. And Grandpa's gonna be able to get this other E-tank here in this, Zebetite, storage room. So we will see E-tank percent on Grandpa's side. Oh, wait, it was
And
Spazer here?
That's a Spazer. That's not an E-tank.
Sky. I thought you said this was E-tank here. I believed you. I trusted you. What birds of a feather, man? What happened? But with that, Grandpa's not going to be far off also from getting Varia. Going to have a full Matrix.
Yeah, he's got to go back to Rex ship for that one.
That's true. That's right.
Given that he has also had this urge to explore everything that Rex has been shown, he'll probably find it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, both of our runners definitely have been getting all of the same checks. It's just Rex is not picking up any E-tanks. Or hasn't been seen E-tanks.
He's not a very healthy man.
No. Oop. Unfortunately, without those blocks there, it's kind of hard to stand it.
I think he does have all the Zebetites and he just missed.
He does have all the Zebetites down, I believe. Oh no!
Nope, he did miss one.
Well, let's see if Rex knows how to get through here. Meanwhile, Grandpa's in Ridley and taking the same old screw attack to Ridley's face. And should be able to take down Ridley no problem.
How to hug your Turkins.
That's one movie title. I would call it Beaking Bad.
And Rex finally knows to lift.
Yep. Do you even lift, Brock?
I mean, Rex is.
Apparently so. Alright, and that should
Going
be
up
the
and down,
last
up and down, up
Zebtite.
and down.
Yep. Oh. And now Mother Brain is finally getting damage from those bombs. But Rex is going to respawn.
So he wants to get his health back.
Oh, Kaz has another title, House of the Durgan.
I'm guessing either Rex doesn't know what Crystal Core does or forgot that he has it.
Yeah. Which at this point, you know, an hour and 40 minutes into your seed, yeah.
Oh yeah, fatigue is definitely setting in.
Which these runners are doing quite a great job with everything the seed has thrown at them so far, folks. But now all Rex needs to do is kill that brain in a jar and make through the escape. You know what I bet Rex said upon entering this room for the last time? I'm gonna Rex it! Should I go to the corner now? I mean, I should just go there anyway to regain energy. Grandpa and Rex. Paragon says yes. Quarter go. Wow. You see what I have to do with Vine? Do you see how people...
No, but I do see a brain down.
I see it too. And it's only a 2-minute and 35-second escape.
And we have hugs.
We do! Hugs, not lugs, folks.
Of course, the length of this escape is based on a number of factors, one being how many rooms there are,
Yep.
and two being the number of Zebatites.
Yep.
I don't remember a normal enemies factor that or not. I don't think so.
I don't believe so. But if you see a room with a lot of those blocks you have to miss on it, this escape becomes pretty Zebatite! Never getting out the corner in my Vine.
Nope. At this point, you might as well build the other two walls so you had a house in the corner.
Yep. Hey, listen, it worked for Kraid in this seed, and look how many kills he got. And there's our maw
And it's
elevator.
the ball.
And get your GGs in chat for Rex. With a race time of 1 hour and 42 minutes and 45 seconds.
GG's to Rex.
That was quite the seed. And unfortunately, Rex will not be joining us for an interview tonight, but definitely want to say thank you for playing and did a hell of a job. Meanwhile, Grandpa has everything he needs and is going to head into Torian. Oh yeah, Grandpa never got that Varia.
No, he actually didn't.
And didn't get the crystal either. So this...
Unfortunately, he doesn't need them, because he has plenty of E-tanks.
That's true.
And Torian really wasn't heated.
Well, was Mother Brain's room heated?
No.
Okay. Yeah, this was...
As you can see here, there's a couple rooms that were, but not many.
Yeah. Well, we're going to look at the intended item order here on Rex's side.
The game actually expects you to go get various suit, then go back to Ridley.
Yep.
That's slow.
Seeing that Spazer was in fact in Ridley this entire time, and was not useful whatsoever.
No, unfortunately, that's the main beam that tends to not be required.
Kaz confirms MB through the escape was not heated. Well, I'd say for a little bit this match was pretty heated. It was the heat of the moment. You mean the best beam that tends to be not required? I mean, listen, it's the best beam if you could, not have to get it. It's like
really not required that much because there's not many rooms that actually require it yet.
That's true.
I'm working on it.
Well, Spazer blocks have been kind of a newer feature added recently, as opposed to a lot of other rooms.
Correct.
So, yeah. And eventually, when we possibly get more progression items in the game, it's going to be a while before they get rooms as well. And Grandpa's looking for that last E-Tank just to get that core or E-Tank percent. But Grandpa down to 85 health. So yeah, no, Rex's fortune definitely changed in the seed quite fast. And that all has to do with chomping down Kraid like that.
Yeah, fortunately for him, he didn't spend a lot of time on Kraid, unlike Grandpa.
Yeah. Grandpa taking so long over there. It's a time. Oh, and Grandpa is finding out in more heated rooms.
Yep, and he's going to have a heat stroke.
Yep. Grandpa knows where Mother Brain is, though, right?
I don't think he does. It didn't look like this was scanned.
I thought he did. Oh, well. Well, unfortunately, Grandpa decides to forfeit. And we'll get Grandpa in here.
Nope, he's already here.
Grandpa.
GG, Grandpa.
Hello, GG. Yeah, no, Rex wasn't feeling great. Is it GG to him if he's listening?
Yeah. Rex did a great job. Honestly,
where did I miss Varia?
Varia was actually in Rex's ship, and that was way later. The seed expected you to deal with Kraid without Varia, by the way.
That's rough. That was a rough trade room.
Well, so you were actually ahead for a long while, but then you got just hit with Kraid over and over again, and Rex managed to face tank it. The other thing that happened here is Rex went back out of Kraid to get some more E-Tanks. Did not find any, found that stun core, got the stun core, went back down to Kraid, did not equip the stun core, killed Kraid without it, with the, 4 E-Tanks that he had?
Wow.
Yeah, he had like 4 or 5 E-Tanks. He just barely killed him.
Yeah, literally defeated Kraid with 1 health left.
Well, meanwhile, I went on a grand escapade across the whole seed to look for what I thought might be Variant, or at the time, Screw Attack, to kind of help me with the situation, and then ended up, I think I found a couple E-Tanks, so that was helpful.
You did.
But yeah, ultimately it was for naught. I wasted a ton of time there.
The seed just wanted you to face tank Kraid, and you got a pattern going a little bit where you could freeze his projectiles, because that's kind of the way that you want to handle that kind of room where Kraid is just so up front and you're kind of limited in your movement, because freezing those projectiles allows you to get in hits.
Yeah, and throwing on the Chrono Core kind of helped there too, because slowed things down a bit.
Yeah. So after seeing Stun Core, you did not decide to pick it up. What was the decision there?
Probably, to be honest, don't know. I don't put that much stock in that core most of the time. There are other cores that I'll tend to equip, Aegis being one of them.
True.
Just because they can knock you out of so much stuff. You're if you don't have screw attack, your space jump, like for instance, there was the room where you have to roll across the crumble blocks. It's not a morph jump check, but it's if you get hit by any of the guys flying out of the lava, you're right in the drink. So it saved me there a few times. I feel like it like helped me out. But yeah, that's why I didn't pick it up. Because I typically, if I have other things that I'm using, I just won't grab it unless it's easily accessible to me.
I mean, that's fair. It would have helped in your Kraid ordeals a little bit.
Yes, it definitely would.
Spellcore does work
sure.
on bosses.
Yes.
Yeah, it definitely would help.
The shoot button with your normal beams, you can almost perfectly stun lock them.
Yeah. Well, yeah, no, so considering how long the seed went for, at what point did you feel that maybe that you're behind?
When I went across the world, didn't find anything after Kraid. I felt like up to Kraid, I thought I might be ahead at that point. When I got to Kraid, did I get to Kraid first, or did he get to Kraid first? Okay,
you got to Kraid. Yes.
I felt like at that point things had gone well enough that I might be a little ahead. But once I did all that backtracking and didn't really get anything but a couple of tanks, I figured I was in trouble at that point. So as I was running to Torian, I'm like just looking over at the racer. I'm like, okay, where is he? He's probably close soon. And sure enough, right before I got to Torian, he finished.
Yeah, it was honestly very close, but yeah, you were in the lead for a good chunk because Rex was running around looking for other things. Rex decided to once gain that space jump and dying to Kraid a couple times to go on a world tour looking for things that could help. And honestly, that knowledge did benefit him a lot, especially the additional map scans he got. So he was able to find Ridley's area. He looked and saw that the bombs was required for Ridley first. And then I don't even remember most of the seed. It just
it was
back and forth in the seed, so it kind of blends.
Yeah, it was very much a situation of you're just kind of, I call it the grand adventure when a seed sends you all over the place. I'm looking at the map now. It's like, okay, certain things like that item, I had a bunch of items just in various places that I'm like, well, I could go back and check these, but by the time I got bombs, Ridley was right there. So I went up and did it. And then I'm like, okay, well, I'm kind of in go mode minus Varia. I might as well just see what it has in store for me. Now, it wasn't very nice with all those heated rooms, so I figured I was going to be in trouble. So I'm guessing, Varia was somewhere over here. Yeah. Over in Rex Ship. Yeah.
I mean, it was a rough seed, and this one really wanted you both to suffer, and you guys got through it pretty well. So definitely tip my hat to you guys both, because especially coming at this as new players in the community, which when you get a seed like this, man, does it suck sometimes.
Yeah, well, the good thing about this one, there were quite a few rooms that I'd seen before, and I've also started learning the types of things that people put in rooms that could be things that you might want to double check.
Yes.
And just tendencies of the world gen. So I'm starting to pick up on some of that, and I feel like everybody else is too. Like this kind of seed pre this tournament would have probably been like a 2.5 hour, 3 hour seed for us.
Yeah. But practice makes perfect, and gain that knowledge of how the game kind of wants you to move and go places definitely gives you an idea of your progression overall.
Yeah, and I you get a general sense of what is probably in logic and what isn't. I know there's like the logic rules are kind of loose for the most part, but as you flow through the seed, you start to get a general sense of I might have missed something that I need for this.
Yeah.
And then you go back and there, a lot of times there it is.
Yep.
Sometimes you're completely wrong on that, but I'd say more times than not, that's the correct assumption that you get.
True. By the way, this marks your first win in the group stage. Congrats.
First win? Nope, that was a loss for me.
Oh wait, that was a loss. Wow, brain. I'm an idiot.
Gross.
It's been a long seed. Listen, it's
No, I've played under 20 seeds ever, so I feel like if I was to pick up a win, it would be quite the stroke of luck.
yeah. No, fair.
So I had no intentions of winning at all. I just wanted to come in, have fun, learn the game, do some racing. No offense to Rex, he was probably my best shot because he's closest to me in experience of anybody in our group, even though he has a little bit more experience than I do. So I figured he and I would be relatively close.
Yeah.
And it was for the most part.
Yeah.
It was. Mostly that Kraid room that made the big difference.
Yeah. Oh, Kraid. Me and Kraiders have
I think you died 5 times.
Tournament.
Kraid is the true MVP of the seed, getting 6 kills off both of you.
Yep.
Yeah,
Kraid is the real winner.
As I said before, creating good content.
Go sit in the corner and think about what you just did.
I got told that 3 times during your match already, so this is now number 4.
Like I said, you just need to put the other 2 walls so you have a house over there.
Again, it works for Kraid, so.
He's like, I know, I just put on my hat and go sit in the corner. I got it. No, in all seriousness, thanks for Common and everybody, and Paragon, thanks for, I'm assuming Paragon tracked, is that correct?
Yes.
Yes, thanks Paragon for tracking.
Yes.
Yeah,
sure. I wasn't doing that for sure.
And I'm not allowed to touch buttons for obvious reasons.
Yeah, this has been a lot of fun. I think I got Phoenix next week, so I could just hope that he gets lost like he did when he played Rex, and maybe I'll get a win. But if not, then it should be a nice short evening for me.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it's all good fun, and you did a great job giving us, like we said, it was actually pretty close there for a while, so good job.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah. The special thanks to, again, Paragon for tracking and putting up with us. Vine, always a pleasure doing these comms with you. How do you do it?
He's speechless.
Sorry, that's just a sneezing fit right there. Definitely. You're definitely getting used to it. I mean, we do kind of have similar sense of humor, so.
Yeah, we do. And special thanks to the chat for watching the match and viewing these wonderful players go through the things. And also, MVP to Jestro, you do such an amazing job helping with the syncing and stuff. I'd say just complete gazooks to you. Okay, that was horrible. I'm going back to the corner once more. But
that's him in the corner.
Hey, that's me in the spotlight right now, losing my religion. But we got more matches coming up later this week, folks, because we have tomorrow. I believe there's almost 2 matches every single night for the rest of the week. Because
we have 2 tomorrow, 3 Friday, and 1 Sunday right now.
Yep. Haika versus Kaz tomorrow at 6 p.m. And then Alex versus Flurry at 8 p.m. So that's going to be a great doubleheader.
Yeah, both good racers.
Yep. Then Friday, Wild Ham and King Bowser Gamer at 6. At 8, we got Meteor versus Kaze. At 10, we have Zurst versus Metroid MST. And then finally, Saturday is Winterloon versus Shaddy at 9 p.m. And Sunday at 7 p.m., Vineheart versus Epi. Wait, you're Vineheart!
Yep, that is me.
I know you, I think. You're like a person who does things, like race. Anyway, folks, we're going to let you get going. Thanks for watching, and until tomorrow, we'll see you next mission. Good night, everyone.